You're either doing the will of God, Jah, light, the universe, or you're doing the will of your emotions, of evil, of darkness, and what some may call the devil. In a time in society where emotions are highly praised and the truth is silenced, the fight for your soul is more important than ever. Do we really have free will? This is the deep philosophical question that's gone on through history, maybe since the beginning. And through meditation and others wiser than me, I've come to the terms of there is no free will. And some of you may jerk in your chair when you hear that. How can we be living in an existence with a righteous God where there is no free will? And still we do have a righteous God, a creator, a universe, a balanced universe. So let me explain it to you. Let me unravel this. We basically have two options in life, in this dimension, in this body we are living in. And what are those options? One is to follow your emotions. What are your emotions? They're temporary surges in your body, in your feelings that play with your mind, that come and go depending on outward circumstances or words you may hear or things that may happen. So they're not permanent. They come like waves, but they are not the ocean. The ocean is much bigger than that. And emotions create bias and distortion. Emotions cloud your judgment. They distort your thinking. When we are driven by our strong emotions, whether anger, jealousy, sadness, envy, whatever it may be, our ability to think objectively or clearly is removed from us. And so we can act drastically, whether that's saying something we don't mean, doing something destructive in our relationships or to yourself. And emotions makes it all about you. It removes your connection with others. It removes your awareness of all is one and one is all. And it makes the world revolve around you and how you feel. Should you ignore your feelings? No, that's not exactly the way. Should you believe them and act on them? Should you be aware and watch them come and go? I believe that's the way. Unless you want to destroy your life. The emotions are the whispering of the dark arts, the dark one, of your doubts, of the evil one, of the evil inclination. And it's constantly there testing us. Just like in the book with Adam and Eve was tempted. The whispering got to her. As well as when we have emotional triggers, we can be manipulated by these emotional triggers we may have within ourselves. This is why meditation is so important, to let things rise up. When you're meditation, you're in silence, constantly things will rise up to the surface to test you in your reaction, giving you the moment to let it go or hang on to it. And when you have these emotional triggers, you can be manipulated, or you may try to manipulate others to make yourself feel better or superior, using someone else for your benefit. It's a tangled web, and people think it's their power, and it's time to follow their emotions, to be ruled by their emotions, and it's destroying them and the world. The other option we have, number two, is to not follow our emotions, but to choose not to react to them, but to watch them. And when we do that, what we find is the emotions will come and go, and they will pass, and we'll build more strength and confidence inside that place inside of ourselves, which really is the place of light, truth, and of God, of your energy. And so that place is God. It is the universe. It is your soul, the part of God in which you share. Is it really you? Is it God? These are essentially the options we have. One or two, the good inclination, that of the universe, your soul, or God, or Jah, and then the other, the one of the evil inclination of emotions, right? And of your passing thoughts. So in a sense, free will is our ability to choose if we're going to do the evil inclination or that of good. And that is our choice we have. And so in a sense, it's another pyramid where there's two opposing sides and there's a mediator, one in the middle, and that is you choosing which. And people generally who believe in free will, they act on their emotions and what they think they want and their thoughts, and they don't realize that they're being used. Their body is being used by the dark arts, the dark forces, the dark spirits, the dark angels. They're being used and they're unaware of it. This is why Jesus, or Yeshua, was never angry towards these people who were deceived. He would correct them for sure, and he would heal them as well. But he saw that they're being used by these spirits and they were just unaware. This is why when you become aware, you can't judge yourself for the past. You become more aware that you're being used. And now you're free from those chains and you can do what is right. You can do the truth. You can hear the truth. You can do the will of the universe or of God, your soul mission. And really, that is the will you have. One or the other. I love you guys, and I hope you enjoy this. I hope this helped you clarify things within inside yourself. If you enjoyed this, please leave a thumbs up, guys, and a comment what you think. Thank you guys for responding so amazingly to the Yakibeka videos. I do have more I'm going to be steadily putting out for you guys. All right, it's Ras Kalev. I love you guys. Rastafari.
How you flow in time. I can take my licks and come back stronger every